Hello everyone, this is Cavell, and today I'm going to be talking about how to multiply polynomials by other polynomials. This one's a little bit tedious and probably the more difficult ones compared to multiplying binomials by binomials. So this would be trinomials multiplied by trinomials. So one thing about math is that you always want to keep your work nice and neat, right? You want to be organized, and that in itself is, I would say, at least half of the success, if not more. So especially when you're doing questions like these or simplifying and multiplying them, it's definitely very important to keep your work neat. So let's go into this. So when you're multiplying trinomial by a trinomial, you have to multiply each term by every other term in the other parentheses. You have to go down the list, okay? So 3x squared has to be multiplied by this, by this, by this. Negative 2x has to be multiplied by each of those things, and etc. Alright, so let's do that right now. So first thing we gotta do is 3x squared times negative 3y squared. So that's 9, negative 9, x squared, y squared, right? 3x squared times positive 5xy is positive 15x cubed times y, okay? 3x squared times negative 4x, right, is negative 12x cubed, okay? Next, so we're done with the 3x squared, we can cross that out, negative 2x into each of these, so negative 2x times negative 3y squared is positive 6x y squared, okay? Negative 2x times 5xy is negative 10 x squared y, okay? Negative 2x times negative 4x is positive 8x squared, okay? So this guy's done. Next, you have to work with 5y, so 5y times negative 3y squared is negative 15y cubed, okay? 5y times 5xy is positive 25x y squared. Last but not least, 5y times negative 4x is negative 20 x y. All right, so we finished it. Let's see if we can simplify. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with the negative 9x squared y squared. Is there anything that matches that? X squared y squared? No, there isn't. So this just comes down for the rise. So 9. Sorry. So this would just be 9 x squared y squared. Okay. Let's see with the x cubes. Is there any other x cubes? Nope. So this just goes down 15 x cubed and y, right? Next is negative 12x cubed. Are there any other x cubes with just x cubes on it? Nope. So this is just negative 12x cubed. Next, we have 6x y squared. So let's see if there's anything else that has x and y squared. X and y squared. So 6x y squared and 25x squared. Right, that's 31. X y squared, right? Next is x squared and y. And there's nothing like that. So this is just minus 10x squared times y. 8x squared. Nothing else. So plus 8x squared. And the rest just comes down for the ride. You cannot simplify anymore. Alright, so this polynomial multiplied by this gives you this stuff right here. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to be asked this type of question in math. There might be a time that you will be doing something similar to this. Obviously, this is pretty tedious and pretty ridiculous, but it's always good to have practice in this and just be confident in that you can do this perfectly fine. It's always good practice. All right, that's for the first question, right? This is for number 1, right? Let's do number 2. So we have x cubed minus 2x squared minus 3x. All that is being multiplied by negative x to the 5th plus 3x cubed plus 5x. So let's begin. X cubed and negative x to the 5th is negative x to the 8th. X cubed and 3x squared is positive 3x to the 6th. Remember the exponents add when you multiply, right? X cubed times 5x is 5x to the 4th. Next, so we're done with this guy, this x cubed. Next is negative 2x squared, and negative x to the 5th is positive 2x to the 7th, right? Negative times negative is just going to be positive. Negative 2x squared times 3x cubed is going to be negative 6x to the 5th. Negative 2x squared times 5x is negative 10x to the 3rd. We're done with negative 2x squared. Now we gotta do the negative 3x. Negative 3x times negative x to the 5th is positive 3x to the 5th. Negative 3x times 3x to the 3rd, right? Is, so let me see here. 3x to the 5th, right? Where was I up to? Okay, first 3, okay. Second 3, okay. So this would be actually positive 3x to the 6, okay. Negative 3x times 3x cubed is going to be negative 9x to the 4th, okay. Negative 3x times positive 5x is going to be negative 15x squared. Okay, so now let's just combine like terms. Negative x to the 8th comes down, which is the next power. X to the 6th, so there x to the 6th. So we have 3x to the 6th and 3x to the 6th. So that's going to be 6x to the 6th, right? Now let's see if there's exponent to the 5th. So 6x to the 5th. And that's it. So it's going to be negative 6x to the 5th. Good. Oh, there was a 2x to the 7th that we forgot. So we can make room. Make room for the 2x to the 7th. Didn't see that before. Cross that out. Right. 6x to the 6th is good. To the 5th power is good. Now we need to do the 4th power. 5x to the 4th and minus 9x to the 4th is going to be negative 4x to the 4th. This is gone. This is gone. Negative 10x cubed. That just comes down. Last but not least, negative 15x squared. Alright, so this polynomial multiplied by this polynomial gives you this mess right here. Okay. So these two questions are definitely the more harder and tedious ones. You're not going to get anything too crazy like this in math, but it's always a good practice. It always helps. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.